can't be free. Everybody wanna judge, say I'm a thug, I'm a player, I'm a simple, why I can't be me? When I walk up in the store, all the Karens get to staring at me. Put my heart in my music, it's still on my sleeve. Everybody been portrayed.
So fam, what's the word? It's your boy Spiritual Trey, and it is now episode 40 of the Soulful Thoughts blog. First things first, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We 40 episodes deep, family. As you can see, it ain't no stopping. You feel me? But we ain't gonna do it on it too long because we got a long way to go. Let's dive right into it. Now, today we gonna be talking about the difference between demons and angels. What is the true meaning of the terms demons and angels? Now, if you haven't seen my last video, which is the true meaning of selling your soul, I encourage you to please go watch that, because you have to at least understand my perception of what a spirit, what spirit is and what a soul is. You have to understand my perception of what these terms mean before you can fully understand my perception of what demons and angels are. Now, assuming everybody watched, let's dive right into it. Let's start off at the bottom with the demons and work our way up. What is a demon? Well, what is a soul? What did I say a soul is? A soul is an individual spirit, right? Remember, as spirits, we make up the overall space that is the universe, right? The only thing that separates us and make us different is our individual minds that we create, right? The mind is responsible for our individual existence. I spoke on that on the last video. So, we know what a soul is. What is a demonic soul? What makes a spirit demonic? Well, let's think about it. What is our jobs as spirits? And we don't need no book to know this. You could just look at life. What are we doing as spirits on the deepest level? I said it in my last video. We ain't doing nothing but observing, right? Creating and observing. We coming together with the minds that we create to form realities, right? We make all that is possible. At some point, everything you see around you was considered impossible. And we made everything that you see around you possible by just believing that it could be possible, right? So us as spirits, our spiritual jobs, our spiritual missions are supposed to be to continue expanding the universe, expanding the infinite possibilities of the universe. So it's safe to say, I know I said we was gonna start off with demons, but I kind of already answered the angelic question. Angelic spirits are more so focused on expanding the universe. They believe anything is possible that they put their mind to, right? So what is a demon? Obviously, a demon's mindset comes with limitation, right? Anytime you get too absorbed into limitation or expectation, you are being a demon. And when I say demon, the reason I wanted to talk about this subject so bad is because there's a lot of spookism attached to the word demon because of religion. People assume that a demon has to be the most evil spirits out here. Like it just gotta be a person that's out here raping, molesting, manipulating, lying. It don't gotta necessarily be the worst shit for a spirit can be a demon. Some of the best people in y'all life that y'all think are the best people in y'all life are demons. And I'm gonna explain how. Cause let's ask the question again. What makes a spirit a demon? Cause yeah, of course, we know that, motherfuckers that's out here doing weird shit like, raping, molestation, robbing people, stealing, stuff like that. Obviously, they are demons, right? Let's break that psychology down. What's going on the deepest level with these people that do these type of acts? They're absorbed into a certain perception, right? A certain energy that they've let themselves get attached to. Attachment is another word that you can that you can apply to the demon energy. Attachment, limitation, and expectation. So the people that y'all would consider demons have simply gotten addicted, aka attached to a certain energy, a certain perspective. Because look, Any perception that's a limited perception is a demonic perception because it's stopping your evolution as a spirit. You evolving as a spirit is slowing down the evolution of the overall spirit that we live within. So you're being a demon. If you have a perception to where you put limits on your potential, you feel me? You feel like you can only go as far as other people in your environment have gone, or it can be as simple as you just being closed-minded and not being open to other perceptions, other realities. That's very demonic in itself. So yes, technically, if you have a religion or any thought system that you prescribe, whatever that fucking word is, if you have whatever thought system you subscribe to is making you a demon. Why? Because you are closing your perception off under that thought system. You can't see the world more broader than how your religion is causing you to see it. Right? Now, am I saying you a demon for studying religion? No. I'm saying you're a demon when you decide to pick a religion and close your mind off to any other thought processes out there. That's when you being a demon, especially if you interpreting that religion from a standpoint of it being literal, you know? Like if you honestly interpreting that religion in a way that doesn't align with how reality works, you're being a demon at that moment. You're stopping your own evolution. It can also be a case to where you too absorbed and attached to your traumas. It don't got to be just pleasures. It can be negative shit too that we get too attached to and become demons. Things that happened to you in the past. You know, your insecurities, whether they natural or because of society. Those type of perceptions, getting too attached to those can make you a demon. Why? It's obvious. It's stopping your progression as a person, right? Stopping your progression as a spirit. If you're too attached to the past, how you gonna move forward to the future? We have to feel secure in our beliefs to create anything, right? So if you insecure, you're being demonic. But it's not necessarily being a bad thing to be insecure, right? That's kind of normal. Exactly. So being a demon doesn't necessarily tie to being a bad person, does it? What I'm doing right now is making y'all angels. I'm broadening y'all perspective on everything. Instead of looking everything as good or bad, I'm trying to get y'all to learn how to see the gift and the curse to everything that we create. You feel me? All of your insecurities, your traumas, your pleasures, anything that you get absorbed into to the point where that's how you see in reality, and you can't even open your mind to broader perceptions, you're a demon. So how do you become an angel? By releasing. You have to release yourself. Release yourself from from the victim mentality. Release yourself from the insecure mentalities. Release yourself from your desires that help you cope with the stresses of life. Start getting out of your comfort zone. Experience new things. Read new books. Tap in with new people. Do whatever you can to detach from anything that you have attached yourself to too large of a degree. Anything that's forming your perception right now, if you have a limited perception, you have to detach from every single attachment within that perception, right? Because look, once you're an angel, you're going to notice that you're seeing everything from multiple angles. You know that it's multiple angles to view a situation that happened to you in the past. Like, for example, you can have the same situation happen to two people, right? I'm going to go to the most extreme. You can have one person that was sexually abused as a child. They got trapped into the trauma of that experience, and they're now passing on the energy from that experience on to other people, taking their past pain out on other people who come into their life, taking their past aggressions out on new people. You feel me? Now you got another person who's been through the same experience and felt the same pain. But instead of using that pain to cause pain on others, they're using that pain as like a sense of motivation to show the person that victimized them that they really didn't stop shit. You know, they like to use their past experiences and things they've been through as like a teaching lesson for other spirits, right? A motivational lesson for other spirits. So two people that went through the same situation handled the energy in two completely different ways, right? Right. The person who got absorbed into that traumatic energy, the victim energy, that's the demon. The person who rose above that energy and actually showed people who's going through that type of energy that is other ways to attack it, that's the angel of the situation, right? That's the angel. So when you get into your angelic space, you're gonna start seeing all of the different angles in which you can go about things. Whether it's attacking a goal, different angles of viewing things, or just different angles of judging a situation that might have happened. Because what happens? When we have some type of biases in our judgments, it flaws our judgment, right? But when we clear mind and we not letting ourselves get attached, keyword attached, to too many of the biases that's available, we can see things clearly when we not attached to those when we not attached to any biases, right? Like, for example, if it's two people arguing, I'm trying to judge who is right. If I don't know them people and I got no biases, I'm gonna come up with a very clear judgment of what's going on, right? Because I'm gonna hear what everybody's saying. I'm gonna be open to telling everybody they wrong or they right or whatever needs to be said without me worrying about how they feel in the process, right? But if I'm feeling, you know, too absorbed into whatever relationship I have with one of those people and it's creating a bias, then obviously I'm not gonna judge that situation from a clear-minded perspective, right? I'm gonna be quick to hop on the person's side that I have the more love for. Love can make you a demon too. Y'all know that, right? Love can blind you. You get too absorbed, too attached to love, you're not gonna be able to notice when someone is taking advantage of you, manipulating you, right? But if you still know how to harness that love without letting it take over you, you're gonna be mindful that, hey, we all have our individual minds and anybody can change at any moment. I can't love anyone more than I love myself. As long as you keep some type of balance between loving yourself as much as you love another person, you always gonna have that little clairvoyance energy to where you can judge a situation from a non-biased perspective. But you gotta be careful with your love, right? Because obviously attachment comes with love. When you start to love something too much, you become too attached. When you become too attached, your perception becomes limited. When your perception becomes limited, the result of the situation, the outcomes of the situations become limited, right? Right. So this video not gonna be too long. I just wanted to add some real logical perspective to what a demon and an angel actually is. You don't gotta be doing the most extreme shit to be a demon. You feel me? It's just if you get too far into that demonic energy of allowing yourself to get too attached to your desires, you're going to start to limit yourself and limit your spiritual growth. You feel me? So it's your boy Spiritual Trey signing out. Remember, you are not your mind. You are the spirit that's creating your mind. So stop letting your attachments to the desires that you have created in your mind limit your perspective on all of the shit that this universe has to offer us. You feel me? We make the impossible possible. So stop letting your attachment to what's around you make you forget that you can create a whole nother world around you. If y'all get what I'm saying. We form realities. Remember that. Spiritual Trey signing out. Love you, family.
On the beat, start preaching. Feel no evil, see no evil but peep it. I don't aim for the stars, I want leeches. And the snake spawn, I'ma kill the whole species. Rest in peace to all the peaceful preaching. The youngest wildin', but they say they evil, that's kinda reaching. Who really controlling the way you thinking? Find the truth.